It's a decadent dessert that you can bring with you anywhere because it's in a jar. We welcome back the creator of the blog, Not Just Baked, chef and cooking instructor Fabiola Donnelly.
Hi.
Always good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Okay, let's get busy because this smells so good.
I love this dessert.
Yeah.
It's super easy, and you can
And you can put it in a jar,
yes.
or
and if you don't
ramekin?
have jars, like I have extra jam jars all the time, the ramekin is a really great thing to use, or little oven-proof bowls.
Yeah. Oh,
whatever you have, and then just stick a lid on it and take it with you for a little treat.
And can I just say, this smells wonderful.
Thank you. It's
Oh,
because
wow.
it's lime and sweetened condensed milk.
That's
you
what.
can't really
go wrong.
with
No.
that. It's
And
like
you know what? If you don't mind, I'm
so
going to eat
good.
right now.
Okay, so we're gonna put this together.
I know normally I wait till the end.
No, there's no reason to.
No, there is no reason.
There is absolutely no reason. So there's a few different ways to make this graham cracker crust.
Oh my God.
And now
Oh my God.
Yay!
Oh wow. Keep going.
Do you like it? No, just kidding. So graham crackers, I took the end of the jar, and I don't really use plastic bags anymore, so I thought, okay, well, I'm going to use them. And I just crushed them with my hand instead of getting a food processor dirty, even though my recipe says use a food processor.
You don't need that.
You don't need
No.
it. Use the bag. And then melt really good quality butter.
Oh, wow.
I do think that's the difference in this. You're just going to stand there and eat
Does it matter if it's salted or not salted butter?
This one happens to be salted, but
Okay.
I do say unsalted butter just because I'm aware, and that's what I had in my fridge. So if you have salted butter, don't worry about it.
Either one.
I omitted the salt from this part of the recipe because I don't want people to over salt.
Sure.
And the crackers already have salt in them.
Oh, that's right.
So, you know, it's a processed food, so it's going to have salt. And this by itself, it's insane how good graham crackers and butter are.
No
just
kidding.
out of the bowl.
I know, right?
Like, yeah, it's hard to.
I would confess to you how I've eaten that.
I'll just stand here and eat this like this. So you take
I love this kind of cooking segment. I want to do this all the time.
That's what I was wondering. You
Eat
kind
first
of
and just
should
watch
do
you
that.
do it.
But
I
if
don't need
it's
to work here.
Not good. What do you do? You know.
Oh,
you
no, that's a
polite.
good point. I
I'm
hadn't thought of
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry.
But I knew it was you, so I was safe. I was safe that way.
Well, if you took a bite and you didn't like it, you just have to major fake it.
That's true. I
Or
would.
be honest.
Oh, that's not happening.
You know. Let's not be honest. So you take the end of a spoon or the end of a, I didn't bring it, but the end of a whisk is round.
Oh, right.
So you just press this down and you do this evenly throughout all of your jars.
Okay, press it down.
Because depending on what jars you're using or ramekins, just spread it out evenly.
Right, that makes sense.
And you might get more. You might get 6 out of one dessert, but the recipe is 5 8-ounce jars. But if you have smaller jars, you just get more.
Right.
So,
and by the way, I was reminded that I did tell you the truth. Do you remember the time when you decided to go low sugar?
oh my gosh, yes.
It didn't go well.
You did tell me the truth, but
I told
it's
you.
me, and
Yeah.
I'm good. I want to know that.
Yeah.
But I tasted it, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I will never do that again. So with that, we have
now
pure
you know we're
sugar.
honest here. Yeah, there we go.
Pure sugar.
Okay,
You know,
so
you can
we've tapped that down.
Yes.
right?
So
We've
okay.
tapped
So
that down.
this goes into the oven for
Oh, this gets
15
baked.
minutes.
Okay.
So you fill all your jars. It gets baked for 15 minutes while you make your filling.
What temperature?
350.
Okay.
And you put it on a sheet pan to make it easier to get it in and out.
Oh, put this on the sheet pan.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we move on to make the filling.
Alrighty.
So this is 3 egg yolks.
3 egg yolks.
And 3 egg yolks is the thickener for this. So you know how egg yolks are obviously bright orange.
Yeah.
And you want to get it to a ribbon stage. And
Ribbon stage.
yes, so it's light yellow. And when you pick up your whisk, you make a ribbon. This is not ribbon stage. So
Okay,
we
you'll
need
have to make
do
it. You make it ribbon stage.
exactly. That's what makes it that custard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is basically the thickener. Even though the condensed milk is super thick, this is what thickens it even more. And it takes about 2 to 3 minutes, so that's why I already had done it.
Oh, there you go.
And there, it
Oh, I
makes
see
a little
it.
ribbon.
Yep, I see that.
So then we put a bunch of lime zest.
Lime
in here.
zest, that's good.
And then if you want to pour
I'll pour it
that
in.
in there,
I'll stop eating for a little bit.
just for 2 seconds. Just for 2
So
seconds.
how many limes do we have?
That is about 5 to 6 big Persian limes, or if you're really in the mood to make the key lime part, it's 20 tiny key lime.
Oh, wow.
So it takes a little more effort to make it key lime, but you can certainly make it with Persian lime. That's just the bigger lime versus the tiny lime.
Sure. And then you're using the condensed milk here.
Sweetened condensed heaven, yes.
Yes.
That's precisely what.
It's funny, we used to have that a lot as a kid. I just don't see it as an adult very much anymore.
Oh, it's so heavenly.
Oh,
and I'm
my
using your
goodness.
favorite tiny spatula.
Yeah, I love the tiny spatulas.
You can't leave any in here because it is so good.
Right.
So then this takes a couple minutes to put together.
Okay.
Because you want it to be nice and thick. And this will come together, again, 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
And not get on your outfit. I'll keep it low.
Yeah.
See how it thickens up so much from there
quickly.
to there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you would pour this in. I pour it into that once I'm done, because it's easier to pour from there.
Oh, right, into the jars,
into there.
or the ramekins, or whatever you need to pour it into.
It's just
going
getting
everywhere.
all over you.
I'll step back.
Yeah, in your purple pretty outfit. And then you're not
I should have put on the apron.
You're not dirtying another dish.
Yeah.
You're pouring it in
I like
there.
the way you think about the dishes.
I have to.
Yeah.
I wash the dishes. My husband puts them away, typically. So I don't want to wash extra dishes. So after this comes out of the oven, you pour it into here.
Okay.
And then divide it evenly among the already baked, so they're not already baked, obviously.
Okay.
And then you bake it for 7 minutes.
7 minutes is all.
At the 350.
Oh, okay.
And then you make some fresh whipped cream, or you buy whipped cream and you top it off. And
Fresh whipped cream is the best, though.
yeah, that's fresh whipped cream. I just made it in the back.
I bet you your husband loves this.
He does. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to eat one tonight for sure. One of these will be mine.
Wow. And yet, I think this is a great way to do the picnic thing or for your kids' lunch.
Definitely. And the other thing is you don't have to use lime. You can use lemon. You can use orange.
Oh,
you
sure,
can
a whole
make this
different, there's a whole
citrus.
world out there.
Yes,
Yeah.
a blood orange would be beautiful.
Oh, wouldn't that be pretty?
Yeah, you just taste it and make sure it's sweet enough, but with the condensed milk,
it's good to go.
You're not going to go wrong.
It's a winner. All right,
Thank
we're going to
you.
put the recipe on the website at katu.com. Fabby, thanks. And we'll be right back with more AM Northwest on the way.